Hi, my name is Lisa Brown, and I will be presenting my leadership book review on Resonant Leadership, written by Richard Boyatzis and Annie McAfee. Just a few qualifications about both of these authors. Richard Boyatzis was ranked the 9th most influential international thinker in the years 2012 and 2014. He acquired his bachelor's degree in aeronautics and astronautics from MIT, followed by his PhD in social psychology from Harvard. Prior to becoming a professor of family business and professor in the departments of organizational behavior psychology at Case Western, he was the CEO of Mechburr & Company for 11 years. He has written over 200 articles and 7 books on leadership, motivation, behavioral change, emotional intelligence, and managerial competencies. And he has over 5,500 hours of coaching, teaching, and mentoring. Annie McAfee is a best-selling author, respected academic speaker, and advisor. She has advised some of the world's most influential leaders in large companies such as Sanofi, Unicredit Group, and United Nations Development Program. She acquired her PhD in organizational behavior, also from Case Western Reserve University, and she is the senior fellow at the University of Pennsylvania Graduate School. She also is the co-chair of Telios Leadership Institute, and she has written and co-authored 4 books. The purpose of this book is to help today's leaders face unprecedented challenges resulting in a vicious cycle of stress and sacrifice. They use research and hands-on consulting to provide the framework for leaders to create and sustain resonance in their teams, relationships, and organizations. They focus on managing the cycle of sacrifice and renewal while illustrating the elements of mindfulness, hope, and compassion to enable renewal and sustain resonance. The book is written for all ambitious leaders of small or large organizations. The elements of the book of mindfulness, compassion, and hope can also be helpful for coaches, parents, husbands, and wives to learn how to engage in those 3 crucial elements to sustain resonant relationships. I also thought that maybe students on campuses or in an administrative programming to read if they're interested in leadership positions on their campus. Some of the book's strengths is the authors did a great job of utilizing real person examples of leaders who failed in their roles and lost sight of themselves. And they also used examples of leaders who followed the author's cycle of sacrifice and renewal and became better leaders than they were before. The book also provides self-awareness questionnaires to address current mindset and practical guides to focus on weaknesses and build them into strengths. They offered hands-on exercises to understand and implement mindfulness, compassion, and hope, which I thought was helpful. Some of the book's shortcomings is some of the personal examples of people in the leadership roles made it difficult to relate if you are not currently in a leadership role. So a lot of the examples were of higher level executives, people who have been in leadership for a while, which could make it difficult for myself or some of the other target audiences to relate to some of the real life examples. But other than that, the book was phenomenal. Do I think that the book objectives were achieved? Yes, I think the authors were able to organize the book with great transitions and the interwoven relationships between mindfulness, compassion, and hope. They also did a great job of teaching the importance of the balance of sacrifice and renewal in all areas of our life, not just related to our job. We can apply those 3 elements in other areas of our life, family life, friendships, parenting. They offered practical exercises throughout the chapters, which helped guide the reader towards the path of resonance and renewal. And the book also reflected how easy leaders can get caught up in success and lose sight despite their vision, talent, and emotional intelligence. So we just kind of get caught up in that chronic stress. So this book helps to rebalance or refocus and get to where we need to be great leaders. Recommended read? Yes. I recommend the book for any person interested in understanding how chronic stress can attack our job, family, and ourselves. It helped me understand the importance of being mindful, compassionate, and hopeful, and how innate these abilities are, but we have to foster them every day, and we have to train ourselves every day to focus on those and kind of come back to our center and make sure that we're focusing on ourselves so that we can give to our organizations and our teams. And I learned useful examples and practical activities that I can apply daily to understand where I am in the sacrifice and renewal cycle. And these are my references. Should you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much.